Hi there, welcome back. If you were new, I'm Sandy, so welcome in. I got the 3 signatures sewn in, and look at the cute buttons I found. I love the colors kind of highlight the fabric behind it. So like I said, I did 3 signatures, and I thought I would do just a little bit of decorating with you guys. I've done a little bit, so I'll show you what I've done so far. I've also added the pockets into the cover page of each signature. So I sewed around the pocket and then I just glued it in. So I have that one, and then this one, and then the second signature with that one, and then the third signature with those pockets. So I have a card base ready to decorate. So I'll do that in a minute. But I've added a little bit of washi tape here and there, and then a couple little cut aparts. And then I did a little bit of stamping with a Tim Holtz stamp that I have. And I just thought that looked cute, ABC. And then I have this wraparound pocket that I'm going to add in here. So I just put that there to remind me I need to decorate that. Let's see. Oh, and then I made, like I made for my patrons, I made a little pencil tag. I need to add the brad and the string to that, but those were so easy to make. So I add a little bit of washi. This is like washi fabric, Tim Holtz. And I was trying to pick colors that I thought went nice with the journal. I am using my 2 new inks that you saw in my last video, Ripe Persimmon and Wild Honey. Or I think that video's up. Anyway, you'll see it if it isn't up yet. And then let's see. So I did another little stamping here, and then I added this cute little image to this envelope. So just kind of, you know, you don't have to do like a whole bunch of decorating on every single page. Like just adding a little splash of something here or there really kind of is all you need to do sometimes. Let's see. And then back here, oh, I added this cute, so this is a tuck. So I took these little composition notebook things and added a little tuck on this envelope. And oh, and then on this index card, I stamped 1, 2, 3 vertically. So I thought that was fun. And then I had this cute little image. So I just tore it out, inked it up, and then glued it onto the page. And isn't that cute? So I would consider that page done, you know. So I think that's all I've done so far. But I thought I would do, maybe I'll do a tag, and then I'll decorate a couple more pages with you all. So I hope you all are doing well. So I have up here, you probably can't see them, but I have a bunch of little scraps of images from book pages and words. And look at that cute little bunny. And then I have some other book pages over here that I might pull from. And then I also have a folio, and I think adding the folio in here would be really cute. So I still need to decorate this one. So I might do a separate video on this, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I thought on this guy, it'd be cute to add like a little pocket, like a side pocket on here. So I want to find something that I can back this with. So let me find my scraps. So here I have some file folder scraps and some other scrap paper. I even had this one. I might even use that. So let's see if this is wide enough. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Perfect. Okay, so let's glue this down. Trim this up just a little bit. I'll have to trim this down some more because I think that's too big. But we'll start with this, and I'm going to do just my glue stick. I really am liking these, I think it's Yoo-hoo, I think is how you say it, glue sticks. Because my favorite, this is my favorite, the Scotch permanent glue stick, but they are hard to find, the permanent ones. They have a lot of Scotch ones, but I like the permanent one. I got a removable one, I think, and I did not like it. So I have another really fun announcement to share with you guys. So on August 30th, I am hosting a day where we all get together and just craft in person. So it's here in Louisville, Kentucky, and we are doing it at a library. So I have a big room reserved, and they said we can like bring in, you know, snacks or drinks or whatever. So that's good. But there's also a bunch of like little fast food restaurants in the area. So if you want to go out and get some lunch, but it'll be from 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. on Saturday, August 30th. So if you're in the Louisville area or Kentucky, Southern Indiana area, I would love it if you would join us. So it's just to bring whatever you want to bring, projects to work on. I think I am probably going to bring, I think I might bring my die cut machine and kind of do a bunch of mass makes that day. So cut out a bunch of die cut images, maybe make some tags, just a whole bunch of, you know, whatever I'm thinking that would be easy for me to transport. Maybe if there's a couple journals that I need to sew the signatures in, I'll bring those. So yeah, so just different, you know, different projects to work on. And if anybody would want me to do any demos that day, I can do some demos, or if you want to do a demo, I just thought it would be fun to go there and hang out in person. And yeah, so email me at KentuckyCrafter1, the number 1, at gmail.com, and I will send you all the information. You know, let me know you're coming, and send you the details of the location. But yeah, it's just a fun day to craft and get together. And so I hope you all will consider stopping by. And you can just come by for a couple hours if you want to. You don't have to come for the whole thing. But I thought it'd be fun just to get together. And I might even have a few little like giveaways at the event. And if you want to bring something to give away or swap or anything like that, just let me know in the email. When you email me. But I'm super excited about it. Yeah, I'm hoping to do more and more of these. So even if you don't live in Louisville, but if you live, you know, within an hour or so, it's right off, you know, it's not, the library is, it's easy to get to, I should say. So anyway, I'm super excited about that. So I hope if you're close by, you know, and you're able to come, I would love it. Just email me and let me know, and I'll give you the location and all the details and stuff. But I'm so excited. So I have one of my patrons, she's already going to come. She lives here in town, so that's going to be fun to meet her. And oh, and one thing she's doing, she's bought a couple journals. I forget who she bought them from. And she's going to bring those so we can kind of look at those journals. So that'll be fun. And like I said, yeah, I'll be doing I have 4 or 5 different ideas of stuff to work on. So I figure if I bring a lot of, you know, extra stuff, then I won't run out of things to do. Oh, that's so cute. Perfect. Look at that cute little tag on there. And then I don't think I'll use this, but I just had this handy but that would be cute right there, wouldn't it? I might leave it in there for now. This little, this is like a, I don't know, aluminum tin, and Crafty Lisa's Vintage over on Instagram. She has an Etsy shop. She makes these little charms out of these old vintage, I don't know if they're advertised, I forget what they are, but they're just so cute. So I just added it to a paper clip. Okay, so that's cute. What else? Oh, let's decorate this tag. So I'm gonna decorate it similar to how I did for my patrons. So I just took, this is some vintage ledger paper, and I just glued it to a piece of cardstock. I think this is from Michael's, I think. And I think I just inked it up a little bit. And then I like to do a little bit of stamping in the background. And since this is kind of children's book theme, I like using my ABC stamp. But yeah, if you're able to come on August 30th, I would love it. I'd love to meet y'all in person. Yeah, I would love to do a retreat someday, but I struggle with like finding a place that has good like sleeping conditions for people that isn't too expensive. So that's one of the things I struggle with. And then let's see if we can find a cute image to put on here. I think that's too big. Well, that could be cute. Oh yeah, let's do that. So it's not a Dick and Jane image. The images that I did for my patrons were Dick and Jane, and they were so cute. But this one is just as cute, if you ask me. So I'm looking for an image that's not too big for the tag. And you could cut it out. I like the torn look. I think it's just cute that way. And I'm going to save, like, look at that little bird nest and the butterfly. Definitely going to use those as well. Let's see, do I want to keep the watering can? Let's keep it. And we'll see. Yeah, I think we can keep the watering can. I am going to tear this a little bit closer though. So my theme for my patrons this month, for the journal tiers, I'm doing a Tim Holtz theme, I've decided. And then for the goldenrod and bluegrass tier, it's like a potpourri theme. So it'll have some Tim Holtz stuff, but it'll also be just kind of a, like I'm going to make a bunch of pockets and tags and things like, and potpourri, when I think of potpourri, it's a mix of a whole bunch of different stuff. And since I have, I have a lot of different stuff, I thought that would just be a fun little, a theme as we can help restock our stash. So I'm low on tags and pockets, and so I thought it would be fun to make those, and then also make them for my patrons so we can all kind of rebuild our stock. And then those will be items that we can use in our journals or however we want to use them. So I'm really excited about it. I have all the different supplies I have around in my room, and pulling out those to include in the bluegrass, and the goldenrod tier. And then of course, you know, the journal tiers will get some of those same items, and plus their Tim Holtz journals. And because back when Tim released his paper pads, he did a limited release earlier this year. I bought them. I bought them all. Yeah, Simon Says Stamp had a special where you could buy all of the collection, and I was like, well, heck yeah, I want to do that. That's cute. This was in an old 6x6 paper pad I had, and I just thought the colors were just so cute for this children's book theme. Actually, I'm just going to glue that on, and then I'll cut it. I think that'll be easier. And because I still have quite a bit of children's stuff, I'll probably include some of that in the August kit as well. And then I still, for November, I'm definitely going to do, well, I didn't have to put glue on all of that. Oh well. I'm going to do my 12, you know, the advent calendar. And a little mini journal for the journal tier. And then I think so, and then I'll do something for the bluegrass tier. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do, but I'm definitely going to do the advent calendar thing again. Oh, and I wanted to ink that up, but I forgot. That's all right. We'll make it work. And a lot of it's covered up anyway. And then I'm trying to think for September and October. I already have my ideas planned out, but I can't remember what they are off the top of my head right now for September and October. That's silly. I was just looking at that earlier today. So I don't want to say the wrong thing. So just if you want to join my Patreon for free, you can. And then you'll get all the details of what the themes are for each month. But I just July was a really condensed month for me because my daughter and her boyfriend were in town, and I didn't have the whole month. I only had basically the half of the month to make all my makes. And so for this month, I was telling my patrons, I just kind of want to take it a little easy, and that's why I'm doing this potpourri kind of restocking theme. And they all seem on board with it, okay with it. So I really appreciate that. Okay, so I used, these are fabrics, and I think these came, I got them in a bundle. So it was the striped fabric plus the clouds and the star. There's like 5 of them in the pack, and oh goodness. And I can't remember where I got these, but again, these primary colors I think are really cute. And I thought using these, my pinking shears, just so cute. Let's see. And then on the ones that I sent my patrons, I used this as the tab up top. So I might do that here as well. This is a little too big. Make it a little bit shorter. There we go. And then let me get my rickrack. gonna try not to buy any rickrack because my container is full. So that's kind of what I tell myself. I kind of like that one. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am retired. I've been retired for a couple years, and I have been junk journaling. I've been retired for 3 years, and I've been junk journaling for almost 5 years now. And I love it. But I love doing videos just to kind of share ideas. And if people are new and they're wanting to learn, I hope that they find my videos helpful. How cute is that? And I like how these flop up. So cute. Yeah, I also have a Cricut, so I like to do Cricut tutorials as well. Let's see, is that too small now? I don't think so. So I use my Cricut quite a bit to make stuff to use in my junk journal. So I think I'm going to staple this one. See if I can get this in here. There we go. A little crooked, but it'll do. But isn't that the cutest little tag? So cute. If you don't have any little children's books, the best place, go to the Dollar Tree. Also go to Half Price Bookstore and yard sales, all kinds of places like that. Okay, so we have that, and we need to decorate this guy up. So these I bought, they were on clearance at Hobby Lobby. It was this box. They are, see there, it's his and hers, and they are a trifold. I guess people could use for wedding invitations. And it opens out like this. So I was like, what are some things I can make with this? And one idea I came up with was this wraparound pocket. So I cut one of the flaps off, and then, you know, it was already folded in this way, and then I folded it in half. So we'll see how this will work. Actually, I think I'm going to do this after I decorate it. So so you can do it, you can have these be removable, or you can glue them in, either way. So like here, If you want it to be removable, then you just paper clip it on. But if you want to make them permanent, you glue along this edge and then glue along the bottom and then glue along this side, unless you want it to be a tuck. So if you want it to be a tuck, just glue along here and here, and then you would have a tuck. And then I would glue this closed, and then you'd have a pocket. So I might do that way. So you'd have a pocket and then a tuck. And then over here, you could do the same thing. You could leave this as a flip up, and this side is secure. So I might try that. And, or you can just glue this down as well. So that's the thought process there. So I want to find something to decorate these with. So I'll definitely, I think I'll decorate the outsides for sure, and maybe I'll decorate this inside. Now that could fit. Oh yeah, that could work. That's cool. All right, so what do I, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this shut. You could also just staple that. And I'm using reptile glue. I love it. I think it's a great glue. You could even also just use one sheet of this to do the same thing, and then just have the page you're attaching it to, it'd be the pocket. But I thought it would be fun to do these. Okay, so then I think I'll do the glue stick again. I don't like how that's bubbling up like that. I have to figure that out. These might just be too thick. I might have to do maybe a snip down the inside span. That might get it to lay flatter, possibly. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right about there. Of course, I didn't get it perfectly straight, and that's all right. But let me know, did you buy these from Hobby Lobby? I bought them a while ago on clearance. And they've just been sitting in my drawer doing nothing. I didn't want that on there. I could put a little bit of lace or something down there. I didn't want the words on there, but that's okay. Wondering if I round this a little bit, that might make it cooperate more. Possibly. All right, let's find another image for this other side. And I'm going to cut this. Guys, I'm just making this up as we go. But I'm going to cut that because I think that then, yeah, see, that already worked. It's not bulking up anymore, bubbling up. So yeah, I'm just doing a little cut right there because that won't impact the pocket at all. At all. That'll be good. And I think what I'll do, I don't know, I might leave it like that. Because if we glue that down, so yeah, so now I know I'm going to glue this on both sides. Yeah. Well, I could make this one still a flip. That would work. Okay, so maybe I'll put an image on the back of this one. Okay. I'm thinking out loud, guys. Y'all are having to just go with the flow here. And you can make these a little bit shorter as well, but I like this height. And on this one, it might be good to have the "I see a boat," said Sally. Yeah. We'll put that on there. Right like that. Okay. So when this flips open, this is what you'll see. See if I can get this on here a little bit straighter than the other one. Might lose a smidge of the boat, but that's okay. Oh, actually, no, we're good. Excellent. This is cute. Yeah, we just got to make these things work. And then I thought the other thing I can do with these wedding invitations is I can cut them down and they can be ready-made tags. Cute. Oh, I can't throw her away. Look how cute she is. Okay, so that that'll wrap on that side. And I do want to trim this down just a little bit here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this will be covered up by the edge of the page. And then we want one more image for over here. Now this doesn't really need to go because this will be on the next page. So let's see what else we got going on. Oh, these are also cute. I'm trying to find kind of a smaller. These are all a little too big. Let's see what they have down here. Yeah, those are too tall. Got that one. Oh yeah, that could work. Sally wanted the animals to go into the barn. She did. She did. Okay. Chip a little bit of this off. Okay, that should work. Now, the other thing you could do is just do collages on these. So just collage a bunch of different images, and instead of just one big image. And I might do a couple of those like that. That might be fun. Like, especially like a nature themed one. That could be pretty cool. Yeah, I might have to do another video where I just decorate a whole bunch of these. But I've been wanting to try this out, so I thought I'd try it out with you guys. And if you don't have these, but you want to make a wraparound, you could definitely just get some plain envelopes. Like, let me see if I can find one. Like, if you have just some plain envelopes, you can glue this down and fold it over, and then you cut the top off, and then you have a wraparound pocket. So any type of these longer envelopes. So you can do the same thing if you don't have these guys. Okay. Okay, that's looking so cute. I might have to do these one at a time. Let's see. Because these are really thick. Let's see. Oh, no. Cool. Nice. Oh, that landed up on my shirt. And again, I think I might use one of my new colors. This one is Ripe Persimmon. Actually, I think I'll do Wild Honey. You can also just use Vintage Photo. That little corner coming up there. All right, what do I want to put down here? So this will be flipping. This one will flip open. Could maybe find a little bit of what do I have? What do I have? Put that on that. It's okay. That's kind of cute. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I do want to ink it up though. Let's see, I think that's the right side. It's a little too bright for me. So ink that up a little bit. Cute. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's put this on the page. And see what I think. All right, I've decided to glue, so I don't need the paper clip. Oh, look how cute that is. So this is going to flip open. So I'm going to need a little something along here. Maybe I'll do a little bit of washi tape. That'll be good. All right. Don't want to cut him all the way off though. See if I could cut this in half. Okay, that'll work. I can't cut straight, but that's okay. That adds to the charm. That adds to the charm. Sure the camera's still going. Let me know if you're still with me. Oh, that's so cute. And I'll do a little bit more decorating. I might want to add a few little, like a flower or something up there. Okay, but you are going to be a flip. And yeah, that washi tape looks nice. And then this one, we're going to glue down. And so we're going to glue it. I want to glue this down. And then I want to glue this down. Let's see. I think we'll glue along the edge here. And then we'll glue along the bottom. Oh, and I need to glue this back. I'd open that up because it wasn't laying right. And then we'll glue along here. All right, let's see if it works. It folded very nicely, so that's good. And that's cute. And then I might want to put some washi along this edge as well. And then this flips open. And then we have our pocket. We have this pocket, and we also have this pocket. So it's a double pocket. And I don't know, maybe we'll add some trim along this part. And maybe it would be better to do an image all the way across the page. Yeah, maybe we could do a little rickrack along here. Yeah, put my rickrack away. Yeah, on this side it looks good. So yeah, let's add a little bit of rickrack here. And then that flips open. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like it. I like it. All right. What does this look like? That's kind of cute. Let's do that. Oh, that's so cute. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today. Let me know if you have any questions about the get-together on August 30th. But I'm super stoked. I think it'll be fun. Do some in real life crafting. Oh my gosh, I love that. And I like this as a flip out. So we can still do like journaling here, whatever we want to do. I like that a lot. That's really cute. And we can still paper clip this if we need to. To hold that down. Oh, that's really cute. Yeah, I need to do a little more decorating, but I am hungry, so I'm going to stop for lunch, and then we'll go on to the next step. So, oh, she's coming along so cute. So we'll do, look at that cute ideals page. So cute. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.